morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Just know that I'm saying hello. How are you guys doing? I know it seems a little strange to see this face, but as you can see by the title, I wanted to give you guys an update. So you look around, the scenery here is a little different, and of course that is because I moved. Recently moved to Hawaii. So we are here in Hawaii. We've been here for about a little over a month now. We got here the end of October. It is now December, so we are settling in well. I just can't believe that we're finally here and it's finally happened. So we're settling in well. But I wanted to give you guys a different chapter of my life that I've been going through. So being that I've been gone for a while, I wanted to come and give you guys a true update of what's been going on in my life. And I also wanted to, well, I wanted you guys to be a part of a journey that not only am I going through, but my husband is going through as well. Like I mentioned, we did move to Hawaii, so that was a big exciting thing for the both of us. We're two big kids, so for us to be able to do this and to move away from home so far is amazing. We really are thankful for that. But along with that journey, we have been on a journey to conceiving, going through trying to conceive for over a year now, and it's been hard for us. It's been very hard for us. We have had many hiccups with this journey. We found out that I have a large, very large fibroid on my right side, in my uterus. So it's not outside of the uterus, it's in the uterus, and it can cause some infertility. We found that out when we were living in Maryland, and my primary care doctor back in Maryland said, well, what we can do is just wait until you guys get to Hawaii, and then you can get it checked on there, because many of you may not know, but when you are moving to Hawaii, the military considers that overseas. So you have to, in order for your spouse to be on your orders, your spouse has to go through a process called EF&P, basically where you have to go through a lot of different paperwork, and it almost kind of feels like you have to be cleared to be on your spouse's orders. So I had to do things like get a physical, show them my last 5 years of history, medical history, and just different things like that. But I started to experience pain. Well, not necessarily pain, but a lot of pressure in my side. And my husband, you know, took me to the emergency room. Found out in the emergency room that I had a ovarian cyst, and I also had a fibroid. I was told that the fibroid was not large, and the doctor in the emergency room found the ovarian cyst to be more of a threat than the fibroid. She told me to follow up with my primary care doctor, which I did, and my primary care doctor called in for an ultrasound, and we did that, and also a pap smear. And come to find out, the fibroid is actually large. It's like the size of a grapefruit. That was before we left Maryland, and because of the EF&P process, my primary care doctor told me that it would just be best for me to wait until we got to Hawaii and follow up, you know, get a primary care doctor here, follow up with that doctor, and then see what my options are from there. Well, here we are today. It's been very hard for me. It's even hard to talk about, but I've realized that sharing my story while I'm in the process of it may help someone out there. And I'm all for helping other women. So I wanted to bring you guys on the journey of my husband and I conceiving. My husband and I really have tried everything within the last year. We've tracked my ovulation. Some people say that's too stressful, don't track your ovulation, so we stopped tracking the ovulation. Nothing happened then. I mean, we've been relaxed. We tried, trust me, we've tried a whole bunch of different things to see, you know, if we can have some success, and it's just hasn't been successful. So I've even skipped cycles. I mean, some crazy things has been going on, but I want to share this with you guys because I may help someone.
Are you expecting this?
No, ma'am.
This is a follow-up.
Yes, it's supposed to be. You still there?
Okay. And is this going to be a school field now?
Yes.
Have January the 3rd as the first available appointment.
J-
Going to the school field.
January 3rd. Okay. So I basically just want to show you guys this as well, because a lot of people say, well, it's so good that you guys, military spouse and military, get so many great benefits, which we do, and I'm very grateful for that. Like I said, I called yesterday. I spoke to someone after being transferred maybe 3 times. I finally got somebody on the phone, and she told me that I should have had something done with my primary care doctor, and I told her no, I'm supposed to be hearing back from an OB. I was supposed to hear back from an OB last Friday, if not Friday, this Monday. I haven't heard anything. She said, oh, okay. And I said, well, is there a way that you can look my name up in the system? I mean, I'm supposed to have a follow-up appointment. She said, okay, well, let me look. She put me on a hold, hung up. I tried to call back. It went to voicemail. Then today I said, okay, well, let me call again. My husband said, well, babe, just call again or just go up there. And I said, okay, I'm gonna call again. I just called again. When I got on the phone, I was phone call number 4. So I was 4th in line. Waited 20 minutes. And I'm finally number 1, right? So I'm number 1. The phone dials like somebody else is gonna pick up. Then it goes back to saying, oh, your phone caller number 1, please wait, da. So I'm waiting. Nothing. Then all of a sudden it says, well, we weren't able to get to your phone call. Please leave a voice message after the beep. How? And I was number 1. So now I still haven't spoke to anybody to schedule an appointment, and now I have to spend my day either waiting for them to call back or call them back again, because they probably won't call back. They probably won't listen to the message and call back. There you have it. So it's been a few days since you guys last saw me. Truthfully, that video was so hard for me to make. And you might even be able to tell in the video, because it's just been such a hard time for me, especially. I feel like my husband is floating through it like a champ, but it's honestly been really hard for me. Just the whole process, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So literally, when I did that video a few days ago, I looked at it and I was like doubting myself. I was kind of doubting if I should put it out or not. I thought to myself, like I said before, it's really not for me. It's about being able to go back and look at my journey, yes, my journey to motherhood, but it's also really about helping other women, because a lot of the times women don't even find out that they have fibroids. Really, women don't even realize that they have fibroids until it causes pain, or you know, you have some difficulties, and especially as young as I am. I'm only 23. So it's been a real big journey for me, and I just wanted to help other women, because I know that there's other women out there that are going through the same thing, especially my age. I mean, we're young wives and you just expect things to go smoothly as far as your journey to motherhood, because you're young, but you know, things happen. And I guess I also want to put this out because people think that because you're young, or because you and your husband are young, it's okay. You know, I've heard many things like, you guys just have fun, keep trying, keep going, and not saying that that isn't helpful, but when you're going through it, it's something that you don't necessarily want to hear. I'm still to the point where it's kind of hard for me to put this out there and, you know, share this with others, and especially with our family members, seeing our journey. It's just kind of, all of it is kind of difficult, but I want to just encourage someone.